beautiful souls. So today we'll be doing the reading for December for Leo. I love this sign. My mom is Leo. Mom of my husband is Leo. His brother is Leo. I keep being surrounded here by Leo. Is such a beautiful, amazing, sunlight-giving sign, right? So that's an amazing, amazing sign. And today, just because we are stepping into the last month of the year, we want to kind of like to rebalance ourselves back to the center. That's why I will be combining the cards reading together with the reading from this book. Basically, how it will be done in an interesting way, because our goal here is to start really rebalancing, recollecting all the broken pieces from the year to the new version of ours for the new year to come, so that we could step into it in a strong way, right? So let's actually do that. So I will be reading first these book. I will open at any page which kind of like that book is calling me, and I will be assisting it with the deck at the moment to read the main theme of the month. So what is the main theme of the month for you Leos? From the perspective of rebalancing and accumulating that power back from all the stuff which happened to you through these months. All right. If you look for others for fulfillment, you will never truly be fulfilled. Can you imagine? If you look for others for fulfillment, you will never be truly fulfilled, right? So that's one of the lessons which you want to kind of learn to rebalance yourself back through these months. And if you just truly understand the depth of this phrase, you can regain your power back through that. So, and let's see the supporting card for that from the deck. Actually, the Emperor. It's actually the Emperor. Oh, when like strong energy is passing through me, I really start crying even. So I have even tears, you know. It means that there is really something truthful into that rebalancing reading for you Leos. So take the charge of it. Take actually really seriously what I am talking about in here. So you want to kind of like start searching for fulfillment from within and restructuring yourself to that inner fulfillment, recollecting everything from this year, from all the pieces from this year back to the center, and just acting like that Emperor, right? So again, when I'm crying, it's always happening that it's just so truthful, so pure. It's just coming through me at this moment, specifically for you Leos. And that's the main theme of the month. The main theme of the month, again, to recollect yourself from all the pieces from this year and to just really structure for that fulfillment inside, not outside, but from inside out. Right? So that you would become that sunlight for others, not searching for other suns to sunshine your way, right? So which kind of strengths you want to lean towards to, so that really you could establish that inner emperor inside you? Which kind of emotional strengths, which kind of personal strengths you can and must lean towards to in some sense, so that you could reap all the harvest of that type of attitude and of that type of theme for these months, so that you could start the next year fresh, new. Let's have a look at it. 8 of Swords. Okay. Ace of Swords, so it's all about the mind for you, about your mental attitude, right? 7 of Wands, and then it's leaning towards the energy, yeah, because it's all interconnected, your mind and your energy. Once you swing around from the mind, that's it, the energy is disturbed and you may forget about the peace, right? And then a Knight of Cups, right? And emotions are already there nearby in case if you do not take care about all these two aspects, your mental capacity, your energy, forget about emotions. Now, Ace of Pentacles, and here also everything is staying in the row. All is so interconnected together with your material world. And then Five of Cups, right? Five of Cups. And Three of Swords. Interesting month for you. I would say it's a very reflective month for you. I actually would not recommend starting any new endeavor during this month based on what I see. Actually, Two of Cups. So what I see here is that deep inner work for you, dear Leos. So, and it all starts from fixing this endeavor, this part of the entity, right? This particular department needs that fixing, because there we have those swirling snakes all the way through, so that we would start flying. Actually, we need to fly here with our mind to see the possibilities and not to be swirled around this snake, because it always wants to suffocate us, to keep doubts, right? And then no matter which kind of new endeavor you would want to kind of like start with your mind, this thing is always around. I would say do not actually go to anything new at this month particularly. It is kind of like this card is accompanied with the Eight of Swords. It's just saying that you need to keep boundaries around any kind of new proposals. There will be lots of stuff around happening, so you need to keep healthy boundaries. If some new endeavor is happening, just write it down, but give some reflection over it, so that you would actually keep that stability, that emotional stability in you. Do not rush into anything. You don't want to rush with your emotions. You want to walk stable. Do not splurge water in your chalice. Focus on that, walking over your emotions in a peaceful way. And I again see that there may be some opportunity coming, but you actually don't want to rush into it. That's what I feel about your situation, because it's kind of like slightly unstable period at this moment. You want to focus on fixing that stability in you, establishing that stability. And Emperor is all about kind of that stability and protective mode over everything. And there might be, like, again, these new endeavors happening. There may be proposals. Someone may get to you with new proposals, as you can see, but you don't want to rush into it. If you rush into it, you may cry later after it. You see, like this lady, it may be too swirling for you, so you want kind of like to step a bit aside, to reflect over it, to write all pros and cons, and give a bit of time for that. It will not go away, okay? It will not go away. The new opportunity will come either way for you. It is not the last one, so keep that cautious attitude, because this month actually is, in fact, in training that inner work, deep inner work in you. You see, you want to keep that balance in you. There will be stuff happening during these months, you know, and you may be actually receiving certain proposals which are not really the best for you, but at that moment you may think that, you know, oh, why not to take it? Why not to take it? But guess what? It happens to be nearby this card, and that's the card of betrayal. For some reason, it's happening all together. So you just want to have that cautious attitude, I would say, along that period. Just have that inner structure in you more established and walking like that flexible cat through that period. And only then you can establish that inner balance. That's what really matters. Do not again rush into opportunity. Opportunity will come later as well. Put it into paper, put it into your journal, and that would be it. Reflect on it. That would be the best thing to do during these months. In fact, And if you feel like, oh, everything comes into place, you may go there, but with a calculative approach. I would still recommend slightly waiting, especially if someone starts putting pressure over you. You know, when someone puts pressure over you, it's time to stop and think, wait. Maybe something is not that good. There is too much pressure, you know? And from my experience over all these life, whenever I see too much pressure, someone is putting it over me, I need to first reconnect to my center through breath. And on the chessboard, it's the same thing. Never allow anyone to intimidate you with any kind of thing or put pressure over you, because you definitely may go into a mistake there. So yeah, be very mindful about this. Which kind of challenges may happen along the way and how you can overcome them in December 2024, dear Leos. Let's ask about this. Knight of Swords, all right? So again, Russian, she's like a Russian, do you see? Like, so, and it's coming, you see, together with this. So again, it is an answer, by the way, for that challenger. So there may be like, oh, that's an amazing opportunity, let's go. No. I tell you, just sit down with your journal and think about this. Turn on that calculative masculine side in you. Please turn it on in you. It's very important, because there may be something which is not really so good as it seems to be there. And then Ace of Cups. So if you don't rush into that, the new opportunity actually will come, and it's exactly supporting what I am talking to you about, that when you release yourself from that rushing attitude, you actually will see that that was not the only opportunity, and some new thing may come. I will give you an example. You know, when we just settled in Canada, I remember we were searching for the house, and I remember how a house came into my space, and I was just like, honey, we need to take that house. But something inside me was, maybe I need to, I just don't know, something was off. And I just made my cards reading, and it clearly showed me, do not rush. I had actually pretty much the same combination of cards at that moment. I was just like, wait. I just need to stop and wait. And guess what? In a week, I had a much better house than that one. A much better opportunity than that house. I just was waiting patiently. That's all what I was doing. So that is an interesting month for you from that perspective, dear Leos. Probably to entrain that patience and masculine calculative approach in you. Whenever the opportunity comes into place, turn on that masculine calculative approach, right? Within you. Put all pros and cons on paper and try to see what you may not see immediately. It may be too, again, seductive, and if you rush into it, you may cry in the end. I'm just really saying what the cards are showing in here. So which are the challenges are here? The pathway is not that clear, actually. It may seem to be clear, and actually not everything in the night is shown as it is in reality. Is it so? It may be quite delusionary, right? So it's again saying to you, Leos, stop, walk actually patiently, walk like that cat patiently, all right? Do not rush into things. This card is saying to you that, all right? So let's have a look. What else do we see here? And focus on your energy through these months, right? Any kind of energy healing work. It's really going hand by hand with this when someone wants to step over your boundaries, right? So we see here 7 of Wands. There might be some pressure over you. So whenever you see that, just sniffle around. Something is off. They just want something from me. Just come back to balance through any kind of breath work techniques, so that you could see slightly more through this situation. I promise you, whenever you just step back to balance and whenever there is some pressure outside, You want to rebalance yourself to see more. If pressure too much is outside, you need first to reconnect with your true authenticity and then act. Otherwise, mistake is inevitable. All right, dear Leos. So this month is all about reconnecting with your authenticity from within and structure from within. And I would highly not recommend starting anything new through these months specifically for you, although it may be so seductive, so promising. I would actually just put it on paper. It just shows to me that the new opportunities will always come, and even better to you if you just follow that piece of advice. And you just again need to take care about your energy, not to be like swirled around, not to be swirled around by anything which can be so elusive through the night, right? So please stay in that cautious and in that structured attitude. Focus on your energy healing work, focus on establishing healthy boundaries, and just whenever some opportunities so-called come, put them on paper and use that masculine calculative approach in you. Write down all the pros and cons. Do not use all the fulfillment from outside. Do you remember what I read you in the beginning? But become that fulfillment from within. Fulfill yourself from within. That's important for these months.